So I thought this would be kind of a fun discussion video to make, basically going over why you got into playing your class as your main. Why do you play your main class now? Do you still enjoy it? Do you not enjoy it anymore? Why? Why not? Just basically kind of a discussion. I want to see you guys in the comments below basically talking about, what's your main class and all that. And I thought it'd be kind of fun because I like to share my story too of why I play the Blade Dancer and everything. So basically for me, it goes back all the way to kind of like middle of 2015. This was when kind of the open beta and closed beta of Blade was popping. Everyone was checking out the game. It was very popular. Everyone was really hyped about it because basically we'd never seen an MMORPG like this where you could just like freaking fly around and jump and fly across the ocean and like all this weird like crazy stuff. The combat was amazing. Like it was really hyped up, honestly, at that time. And basically I was really looking to find a class that was a sword class because every MMORPG I've ever played, I always play a melee class. I really don't enjoy ranged classes that much. Except actually in Blade and Soul, they're pretty fun, but in general, in most MMORPGs, you basically kind of stand really far back and you kind of like throw abilities at like bosses, and it's not really engaging for me. I just don't really have a lot of fun with it. I like to have a giant sword or like an axe or something and be attacking the boss up front. Maybe you have to dodge more abilities from the boss, but I find it more engaging and fun. And so I was really looking for a sword type class, and at that time I was looking at basically the Blade Master because I was like, oh, that's a human race or whatever. They got a giant sword. I'm like, okay, this is looking really nice. Of course, at that time the Warden wasn't out, so the biggest sword class was, the Blade Master. And really for me, I was looking through the description of it and I saw some people and they're saying it was a tank class. Now at that time, I didn't know about Blade Soul where like basically a tank class can do insane DPS too. Like of course, look at Blade Master Thirstbet now, it's crazy DPS. But at that time, I was used to old MMORPGs where basically if you played a tank, you didn't do much damage. You basically kind of had a shield or whatever. You absorbed the damage of the boss for your party so they could do DPS, but you didn't really do much damage yourself. And I never really liked that role because I always enjoyed just basically killing stuff. I like doing a ton of damage, slashing the boss. I didn't like to just like sit there and take damage. That wasn't really my type of thing. So at that time I was like, I don't really want to tank. I want to do big damage. So not really knowing that in Blade Soul is completely different for other MMORPGs out there. So I looked at the next class with the sword and I was like, Blade Dancer. I was like, I don't know if I want to play as this weird like midget creepy rat thing with like a tail, and I was like, this is kind of weird. I was like, I just want to play a human, but I don't want to be a tank. I was like, if I go tank, they're going to want me to tank in the parties and dungeons. I was like, I don't really want to do that. So I made a Blade Dancer, and my friend laughed at me for about 10 minutes straight. He was like, what are you doing? Because he went a Kung Fu Master, he went a human race. He had like the ripped abs, like big muscular guy. And I went like the super like small midget little rat guy. And he's just like, what are you doing with that character? And I'm just like, well, it said DPS for Blade Dancer. And I got into the game and I was having a lot of fun with it. You basically were jumping around, slashing stuff. It's basically like dancing across the battlefield, I guess, Blade Dancer. But I had a lot of fun with it. And over 4 years later, I still play it. And I feel like over time, the class has been a lot more fun. I really like the addition of Fatal Blade. I feel like that is actually a really fun ability in combat. And I always loved the Wind Spet too. I thought that was fun. Unfortunately, it's really garbage now, so can't really play it. But yeah, Blade Dancer for 4 years now, over 4 years. And honestly, I'm still not that amazing at the class. I mean, sometimes I use simple mode, which is total garbage, but that's when I'm really lazy. Overall, I mean, I'm okay at the class, but I just really love it. I enjoy the class, I play it all the time, and my friend really wants me to join this party, so I think I'm going to have to end the video here, guys. Let me know in the comments below why you play your class, why it's your main, why you love it, why you don't anymore. I still love Blade Dancer. I'm assigned for 3rd specialization coming out sometime soon, and that's the rest of my history with Blade Dancer. And oh my gosh, I gotta do this dungeon run, or Throne of Oblivion. I gotta do this, guys, so I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next video real soon. Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear from everyone why you play your main, why you got into it. Appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next one real soon. And I'm out.